A very good Monday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles community. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather or not forecast courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. After an extraordinarily busy weekend, folks, we're rolling into the new work week, and today is December 11th. 2 years since the devastating tornadoes ripped through our community. Got the pictures up here, commemoration from our media partners at the Bowling Green Daily News, taken in the early morning hours of the day that followed, whenever sunlight came up and showed us that devastation. Our thoughts and prayers are with all those with the 17 souls, precious souls that were lost on that night, and want to commemorate all those that we are lost. Keep those in remembrance, and show a tremendous amount of gratitude to all the search and rescue, EMT, police officers and firefighters, everyone involved with emergency situations. And unfortunately, folks, on the day that we are remembering those that we are lost, we have also recovering from tornadoes that impacted the region throughout this weekend as well, right? So we want to jump over here and give you a quick overview before we dive into the forecast of what we're looking at. Surveys have been confirmed. We had 2 confirmed tornadoes across the Wobbles region. We were covering it live on our live stream throughout the entirety of the day on Saturday. Props to Jake Dysinger for covering that running point. I was in the producer's chair that day, flipping scenes and running our social channels. But we had one EF2 tornado, the strongest one, 115-mile-an-hour winds that impacted Logan County. And then you can see the green coloration in EF1 impacting us right here in Warren County. A little bit closer view here. EF1 strength, 125 yards was the max width on it, a path length of 2.25 miles, stretching and touchdown just east of I-165 right there near Legacy Point, and then stretched off to the north and east, just north of Basil Griffin Park, cut through Fieldstone Farms and crossed Three Springs Road and I-65, eventually lifting over near the Cumberland Trace region. Well, the good news is, folks, we have not received any confirmed injuries or fatalities from this event, so that is the good news. Jumping back in here and let's get started on what's taking place. We are looking at a much quieter, stabilized weather pattern here, thankfully, across the region. We've got low-level cloud cover that's trying to slide to the east of the area, and that's opening up the door to clearing skies. We got a little bit of mid and high-level cloud cover there just to our north and west that might be filtering through here. We should be getting in on a lot of sunshine, albeit it will be cold throughout the day for us to soak in and enjoy. Getting eyes over the White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam, Bowling Green and WKU, crystal clear skies on this early, cold, crisp December morning. Similar conditions looking off to the north and west from Morgantown, courtesy of the Beech Tree News Sky Cam. Not too much going on over in that direction as well. Getting over here and a look at the current temperatures, folks, and we have had the bottom drop out, where the clearing skies have taken over across western Kentucky. We're all the way down between the upper teens, lower 20s region-wide. We're only going to be making it between the low and mid 40s for highs as we work into this afternoon. And getting a look here at the latest surface map, you can see high pressures in control working in here from the west. That's going to settle in here throughout today and tomorrow, folks. We should see a nice warm-up as we get into our Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we're going to have a moisture-deprived cold front that's going to be on the way as well, but that's not expected to bring any sensible weather impacts here across the region. So let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the foreseeable future. High pressure is going to slide down to our south, folks, and as we work into our Tuesday, that's going to result in warmer conditions. Throughout the early part of today, folks, winds are going to be out of the north and west, but as we get into this afternoon and on into Tuesday, those winds will turn out of the south. We're going to be roughly 10 degrees warmer tomorrow afternoon than what we will be this afternoon. Then progressing on into the Wednesday time frame, here's kind of the breakdown of how the surface map is going to appear. We got this area of high pressure building in behind the cold front. This cold front is going to be moisture deprived. We're going to see a little bit of an uptick in cloud cover as it works through here, but overall not too much to discuss, with a little bit of a reinforcing jolt of northwesterly winds here. In the Wednesday time frame, we're going to take those highs right back down between the upper 40s to lower 50s. After we get past the Wednesday time frame, folks, not going to see too much going on. Sunshine's going to take over. We're going to warm up with high pressure shifting east of the region. And then all eyes are going to be on this southern stream system as we work Friday into the weekend. Still not looking like we're going to get anything out of this, folks, but you can see with this coastal low, maybe a bit of a cloud cover streaming in here out of the south as we work through the latter part of the weekend. When we get into the early days of next week, folks, and just overall, we're just going to a much, much quieter pattern here across the region. No complaints from our end, folks, with the busyness that we've been going through here over the past week or so with the latest severe weather episode that we have been dealing with. Taking a look here at the total rainfall amounts across the region for the next 7 days. You can get the view, folks. Just not a whole bunch of anything going on. Gonna have no rainfall in the forecast here for the foreseeable future, so plenty of time to soak up that vitamin D in the great outdoors with sunshine expected to dominate throughout the vast majority of the upcoming week. Here's a full breakdown of your next 5 days for today. Loads of sunshine. Northerly winds will be present, though, holding highs between the low and mid-40s this afternoon. Warming up nicely on Tuesday underneath sunshine. Moisture-deprived cold front moves through on Wednesday, bringing partly to mostly cloudy skies along with it. Will be cooler as a result, and then we'll go back on the warming trend. Low and mid-50s on Thursday, mid and upper 50s for your Friday. Clouds on the uptick a bit on Saturday with that southern stream system, but overall, temperatures hanging out right about the same valuations. That'll wrap up your December 11th Weather and On Bowling Green weather forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Remember those lost 2 years ago today. On the time, send up a prayer or two for those and those families. You all have a fantastic start to the new work.